oatmeal raisin apple cookies. Nothing better than cookies for a good little snack. So you got the recipe going by there. We're gonna go through how to make them fairly quick. I use those as part of my meal prep. This will prevent me basically from eating anything else while I'm hungry between lunches. So I start obviously with the oats, then the flour. Get all the dry ingredient mix first. The baking powder is gonna go in next. We're gonna be putting 1 teaspoon. You're doing the same thing with 1 teaspoon of salt. Plus or minus, it is quite a big recipe. It doesn't matter if you're not fully exact. The next thing I'm going to be putting down is going to be the raisin. Doesn't matter what type of raisin, which one you like the best. Put in 2 cups. That's generally fair size. Gives you enough raisin in there. I do a couple of types of cookies. This one is one of the good ones that I like to do every couple of weeks. Very filling, and plus everything that's in there is extremely good for you. For the cinnamon, I put 2 tablespoons, so it is quite a bit more. I find that with 2 tablespoons you can taste the cinnamon. Anything less than that, you don't taste it that much. This will make quite a big batch of cookies. You're gonna get a good amount, about 16 of them. So I make sure I mix all the dry ingredients first, because when I start putting the wet ingredients, then it's very hard to mix. So I gotta make sure all my dry ingredients are 100% mixed, and then from there, when it's all mixed, I know that I won't be tasting. I'll be tasting throughout even. Once all the dry ingredients are mixed, I can start putting my wet ingredients, depending on what we're gonna start with. Today I'm putting some apple. I had a few apple left in the fridge that were getting old. So very simple. I don't peel them, I just put them as there is, and all I do is get those 3 apples in there like that. Very simple, very quick, doesn't make much of a mess. Coconut oil. I use half a cup of coconut oil for this recipe. If you really like the taste of it, you can put 1 cup. It's not gonna be too much. Half does the trick for this one. With half a cup of coconut oil, you don't taste it very much. Then the maple syrup, half a cup of maple syrup is the only sugar that we really have in there. Reason because maple syrup is good with everything basically. I never use natural syrup for any of my cooking, so generally it's either maple syrup or it's going to be honey or anything else like that. I'm going to be putting down 2 eggs. So for the eggs, 2 is plenty. Then I mix it all up, making sure it's all mixed together. And then the one thing that's really important, it's going to seem funny, but you actually, before you try to make cookies with it, what I try to do is I try to put it in the fridge 5-10 minutes so it cools down when it's all mixed. For the prep itself, to get it cooked, what I do is I use parchment paper because I'm kind of lazy that way. I don't like to clean up bowls, and I use 2 standard cooking plate, and then I just put the parchment paper on it. And then that's all I need to do. And then when it's time to clean up, all I can do is just throw away the parchment paper. There's something about cookies that doesn't matter what you do, even if it's really healthy for you and it's really good for your health. Eating a cookie is always a treat. So this is what the mixture looks like when it's all mixed. Like I said before, make sure you get it at least 10 minutes in the fridge. What I do is I put water in my hand, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make all of them at one time so I can get them all done, even if I don't cook them up. And then once they're all ready to go, then I can cook them up. So there's the amount we're looking at. About 18 cookies all through the week. This is what it looks like when it's cooked. They are quite dense, obviously, because it is all with the almond flour and oatmeal. It's all good for you. So have a good one. Hope you like it, and enjoy.